Welcome, Mayo Spartan hockey fans, to the varsity contest between the Irondale Knights, who will be the home team in white, and your own Mayo Spartans in green. Spartans looking to bounce back after a loss and take control back of their calendar. JV beating Irondale earlier today in a 3-1 victory, with one of those goals being an open netter, with Irondale threatening late. And the varsity without Noah Hagan tonight. They get back Joseph Villarama and Brogan Hodge, but unfortunately Noah Hagan out with a hip injury.
Good afternoon, hockey fans. Welcome to the National Sports Center for today's hockey game between the Rochester Mayo Spartans and your Irondale Knights. As members of Minnesota State High School, we expect everyone present to be respectful towards spectators, student athletes, coaches, and the game officials. Before we continue, we'd like to take a moment to remember someone very special to the Irondale hockey community. Last Sunday, we lost Tad Tumi, a devoted husband, son, brother, dad, grandpa, uncle, coach, referee, mentor, and friend. Tad gave up so much of himself to this game and to our players. He coached, supported, and encouraged countless nights over the years. Starting in the 90s, Tad and family moved into the community and began coaching immediately. From Learn to Skate to the Knights Boys High School team in 2011, from Super Mites to the Elite League and beyond. He believed in showing up with a positive attitude, even when the scoreboard didn't go your way. And remind us all that hockey should always be fun. He always knew when Tad was on the ice because he brought with him this bucket of fun and plenty of energy. Most recently, he was the head referee, consultant, and apparel guy for the Doll, a men's hockey league created by and for Irondale alumni. Even in passing, Tad continued to give, donate his kidneys and liver, one final selfless hat trick. Please join us now in a moment of silence to honor Tad, his family, and the lasting impact he made on all of us. And now, as Tad would say, play hard, play fair, and have fun.
So a moment of silence for one of the Knights fallen.
Let's introduce the starting lineups for both teams. First starting with the visiting team from Rochester Mayo High School. In goal, sophomore, number 31, Caden Johnston.
Starting in net for the Spartans, number 31, Caden Johnston.
Number 4, Joseph Villarama.
Joseph Villarama back into the starting lineup on
Junior,
defense.
number 29, Sean Daniels.
His defensive partner will be Sean Daniels.
At wing, senior, number 10, Jesse Hendrickson.
Jesse Hendrickson will be playing right wing.
At wing, senior, number 25, Oliver Birch.
Ollie Birch at the left side.
And at center, senior, number 20, Jacob Canfield.
And centering the Spartans will be Jacob
Head coach
Canfield.
Matt Noderman. Now the starting lineup for your Irondale Knights.
Now the Irondale Knights starting lineup.
In goal, senior, number 33, Brady Cartoni.
Brady Cartoni gets the start in net for the Knights.
Defense junior, number 3, Drew Destin.
Drew Destin at one of the defensive
Defense senior,
spot.
number 19, Rylan Rebor.
Ryland Rebor at the other defensive spot.
At wing, senior, number 8, Logan Forrest.
Forward Logan Forrest.
At wing, senior, number 21, Gunnar Christie.
Gunnar Tristy at one of the wings.
At center, junior, number 9, Kelvin Irondale.
And at the other wing, Calvin
Head coach
Birdall.
Jerry Hayes.
Jerry Hayes, the coach.
Mark Engstrom, your linesman, Drew Stein.
And with that, we'll get a pause for our
At
national
this
anthem.
time, we ask that you please rise, move your hats, and face flag honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Some last-minute words of encouragement as the Spartans ready to take the face-off. 17-minute periods for the varsity game. Referees introducing themselves to each coaching staff and buckling up the helmets for a good contest between the Irondale Knights and your own Mayo Spartans. Irondale comes into the season with a 9-11 record. Spartans again looking to bounce back after the loss to Mankato East. In to take the face-off here will be Jacob Canfield.
I was looking at Irondale's points, and 8, 9, and 16 are their leading point scorers. I think 8 and 9 have over 35 points each, so we'll have to keep an eye on those two.
That's her top line. Centerman and left winger for Irondale. Spartans get it in deep. This one sneaks past and forces Jesse Hendrickson to retrieve it. He's knocked off the puck in the corner. Picking it up there is Jacob Canfield. It bounces up in the centering pass attempt. It is blocked by Sean Daniels. Mayo Spartans clear. Irondale pick it up in their own zone, looking to break out. Kept in by the Spartans. Jesse Hendrickson makes a move in the corner. He's going to send it back to the point, but Villarama getting a change. That forces the Spartans back. That's Huseth with it now. He'll looking to get it up to Hendrickson. His pass intercepted, but it comes out to the neutral zone. Now Irondale threatening. They come right back into the zone. They send it down around the corner, picking up behind the net. Spartans there to retrieve. Kazmarzinski looking to come up the near side boards. Picking it up is Bassano. Bassano looks cross ice there for Daniels. Daniels sends it over to Kazmarzinski. That one's intercepted by Irondale as they come around their own net. Looking to break up the near side board. No Spartan there, so they'll come out easily. Taking a check by Daniels. They get it into the Spartan zone. Huseth delivers a blow in the corner. Bassano gets it to Daniels. Daniels up the far side board to Kazmarzinski. His long pass for Gargolo misses the mark, and it'll go into the Irondale end. Back up the near side. They poke it in. Picked up there by Kalura. Kalura around the back of the net. His pass intercepted, but he gets his handle on it. Now re-intercepted by Irondale. They checked off the puck there by Clark. Daniels gets it to Clark. Clark looks cross ice. He'll skate it, gain the red line, and he'll send it in against the Irondale goalie. He'll cover up, and we'll get a face-off inside the Knights' zone. 14:54 remaining in the first. 0-0. And to take the draw for the Spartans, Wyatt Brady's with Kalura and Clark. A couple of bodies tumble, and the long shot there is saved by the Irondale goaltender. Back out to the point for Dinsmore. Dinsmore will send it down deep. Picked up by Irondale. They come up near side. Big hit there. And that is going to go for the Spartans' first penalty.
Let's see if we can get that in replay.
Is unprotected away from the boards. And one of the Spartans is going to go to the box for a rough. And we hope he's okay. They send in a couple people to help get him up off the ground. That's number 13 for Irondale. And the referee's talking over who's going to get the call and who's going to the box.
I believe it was Bassano. It looked like Bassano pinching in at D.
So he's up on his feet. That's good news. And no penalty called.
Watching the replay, it was a clean hit. It was from the side.
Oh, good.
He just timed it up well, and it looks like he just got sent in the boards kind of awkwardly.
So good news for the Spartans, and Irondale as their man is okay, and we're not on a penalty kill early, so it'll be Wyatt Brady in for the draw again. He'll win it. Shot by Clark, short angle, and that one's saved by the Irondale goaltender. They pick it up and bring it up ice through the neutral zone. On the far side wing, looking for the centering pass. They find it. Wheeling around, bothered there by Clark, sent down and deep into the corner, picked up by Brady. He'll reverse course over to Sean Daniels. Daniels looking to get it up ice, gets out to the point, but they keep it in. Daniels able to collect it again, sending it up to Brady. Brady gets his own pass, and up to Kalura. That's off the boards and sent into the Irondale zone, and the defenseman cleared up and down into the Spartan end. Good stick there by Daniels to clear it out to the neutral zone. Now sent down in deep. Daniels gloves it down, looking cross ice far side. Nobody home, so he'll send it up high off the glass. Takes an awkward bounce. Irondale right back into the zone. Great hit there by Daniels to prevent any more advancement into the zone. Ooh, a very bad bounce off the boards, and that's happened a couple times in the JV game. Now a 3-on-3 chance for the Spartans. That hits a skate, bounces up at the blue line. Picked up by Irondale. They gain the blue line, 2-on-1 the other direction, intercepted there by Villarama, but now stolen back away from Irondale in the slot, 2-on-1 shot. That one misses the mark wide. Picked up there by Huey. He sent it to Villarama, and his pass to Hodge. Hodge far side, misses the mark there, and that'll go the length of the ice for an icing as it's snuck between the skates of Fionn Piddock. Face off all the way back down into the Spartan zone with 13:10 remaining in the first. 0-0. In for the draw for the Spartans, Jacob Canfield. He wins the draw. That comes near the net. That forces Johnson to make a play, but Ollie Birch coming back the other direction. He's got Canfield with him. Long shot there. Shot to goal! Ollie Birch with a sharp angle shot beats the goaltender. Canfield was streaking down the slot as well, putting some pressure on the defenseman. They stepped in a little bit, gave Ollie Birch just enough room to sneak it by the Irondale goaltender, and it's 1-0 Spartans. Great transition play, able to clear, and Ollie Birch sneaks up the near side and beats him short side. Villarama sends it up to Birch. That goes down into the corner. They ring it around the far side boards. Villarama gets the assist on that goal on his clearing pass up to Birch. And Canfield was with the other helper. Now a shot from the point in the slot. Dangerous place. No one home for the Spartans. They left the man alone in the slot. Off the near side boards, the Irondale sends it behind the net. Knights pick it up. They'll reverse course again, playing out of the corner, now out to the point. At the top of the circle, that sneaks by the defender and will come out to the neutral ice. Bothered by Hendrickson. They look to throw it up, but Hodge, good defense there, and he'll send it in deep into the Irondale zone. Given the pressure here is Gargolo. Gargolo able to poke it away momentarily, picked up by Irondale. Coming up the near side boards, that's off the mark, and that'll go the length of the ice for an icing. And so we're going to face off inside the Irondale zone. Spartans up 1 early in the first period. 11:56 remaining in the first period. Spartans 1, Irondale nothing.
I was looking at the lineup, and number 33 for Irondale in net. This is his second game in net of the season. Looks like number 30 is their primary goaltender.
So it looks like the Spartans need to test him early. Oliver Birch doing just that and beating him short side. And that long stretch pass is off the mark. He had gotten behind Husa, so if that connected, he was off to the races, but it sneaks behind him for another icing. Spartans going to have to be careful of that stretch pass. Looks like they're trying to sneak a guy behind our defense. Need a modicum of awareness there. Daniels wins the draw. Now back to Huseth. Huseth sends it down into the corner after it's Gargolo. He bothers his defenseman on the forecheck. Kaczmarzinski applying some pressure. Irondale able to get it out. But Daniels there to clean up some of the mess there. Pick up the puck, and now Gargolo with it after half wall. He was looking to get it up to Daniels. He chips it out. And Irondale intercepts again. Gargolo, good skate there. Gets on into the Knights zone. Picked off there by Daniels near the blue line. Long shot there. Blocker save by Daniels. Good job there to get himself open and deliver a shot. And Daniels out of the corner. He'll pick it up and send it right back down behind the net. Irondale there first. Kaczmarzinski keeps it in. Irondale picks it up the errant pass, and they'll start to set up behind their own net. Coming up the near side, looking for a pass. That one, Bassano steps in and intercepts, but Irondale picks it up again. Bassano now picks it up the errant pass off the wall. He'll send it around to Kaczmarzinski. Kaczmarzinski gets it up there to Huseth. Huseth to Daniels. Daniels skates it up across the red line. He's 1-on-5. Look to make a move. Misses the mark, and that stretch pass is intercepted by his brother, Sean Daniels. Sean Daniels gains the blue line. Gets it into the corner. Escape move at the half wall. Nearly poked away from him, and then Kalura takes a big check. He hops right back up. Tries to keep it in the zone. Sneaks over the top of him, and Wyatt Brady gives it on over to Dinsmore. Dinsmore pass up to Kalura. Kalura hops a stick and escapes that check. Finally takes a tumble, and Irondale recollects and looking to get back in the Spartan zone. They do, but picked off by Brady. Brady off the boards to Kalura. He's got an opportunity here if he can hustle. Shot through the pads. The goaltender lost it for a second, and on the far side, Clark was breaking.
Almost snuck it 5-hole, but goalie was way out of his net. I think if he would have just cut to the far side, he could have tucked it.
So good opportunity there for the Spartans. And in the slot, Huey sends it wide. Pass out to Clark. That just misses the mark. And he'll send it out to the point. Walking the lines, Hodge. Long shot there. Stick save by the Irondale goaltender. Into the boards they go. William Birch applying some pressure here. Irondale sneak by him, and they'll come back the other direction, 2-on-1. Villarama defending. Long shot up and over the top of Johnston. Out to the point. Kept in by Irondale. Off the half wall. Centering pass. Intercepted there by Liam Birch. Coming back the other direction's Fionn Piddock. He was looking to get it to Huey, and he was hauled down. No call. Villarama now defending on the half wall. Pushes him to the corner. Irondale puts on the brakes. Stepping out is Hodge, out from the point. 2 men on the doorstep. Johnston will hold on as Irondale threatening. And we're going to face off to the far side of the Spartan goaltender. Spartans up by 1 with 8:57 remaining in the first period. In for the draw, Jacob Canfield. Wins it to the half wall. Irondale collects it. They retrieve again off the half wall. Centering pass. They'd gotten behind Canfield on the defensive effort. Now Huseth steps up. Not sure where the other defenseman was on that, but now Bassano forced to retreat down into his own zone. Irondale out of the corner. Bassano delivers a blow. Irondale collects. They've got 2 men in the doorstep. Now out. Long shot there. Blocked down by Huseth. Canfield now skates it out. It's a 3-on-1 the other direction. Birch holds at the line. Ooh, the pass over to Hendrickson. Just his backhand just skates wide. And back up the other direction come Irondale. It's a foot race. Dinsmore wins it. Able to push it into the corner. Birch sends it over to behind Huseth. That long bank pass off the wall by Hendrickson. Irondale sends it back into the zone. Picked up there by Daniels. Over to Dinsmore. Dinsmore reversing course. His pocket's picked by Irondale. Looking for the slot pass. Long short angle shot. That one misses the mark. Ethan Daniels now applying some pressure to get it out. Sean Daniels joins the fray. Kaczmarzinski pokes it, but not out of the zone. Daniels lifts a stick. Still in the zone. Irondale collects it first. Daniels able to get there and apply some pressure. Now out of the corner. Irondale still controlling. Looking for the pass to the faceoff dot. That one's intercepted. Daniels now collects it. He looks to go cross ice to Gargolo. Gargolo gets hit, poked away, and the Knights come back in the zone. Looking for the centering pass at the top of the circle, shot and a goal. So on the transition, they come right back in, 3-on-2. They hit the trailer right in the slot, and with 7:11 remaining in the period, it's all tied up, 1-1. Poked away, zone entry play. They find the trailer. Nobody picked him up, and it's 1-1.
That was 8 and 9, I think. 8 has 44 points now, and 9 has 37 points on the season.
Now Hodge breaks up into the zone. Shot. That one's sharp angle. That one just misses. Kept in there by Villarama. Sent down deep by Klura. Clark after it. They sneak by Brady. Hodge pinches. Keeps it in the zone. Clark applying some pressure. They're going to escape him. Henry Klura able to hold the line and send it back in deep. He delivers a check, but Irondale able to make the pass D to D. Now they escape Clark's pressure and bank it off the boards and out. Hodge sends it right back in. Kalura will tag up. The Knights come up near side boards looking for the cross-ice pass. They have it, 1-on-1. Long shot there, blocker saved by Johnston. That one's high in the air. Huseth delivers a blow. Nobody quite able to pick up the puck. Finally, Kalura does. He'll send it through the neutral zone. He loses the handle on it. Irondale comes back the other direction. Looking up ice. That one's sent down to the defenseman. His pass is errant off the board, picked off by Huseth. Huseth makes one man miss. Looking for the blue line. He gets it intercepted from him, and Irondale come back the other direction. Streaking down the left side. Top of the circle. Shot was wide. Irondale collects off the half wall, evading a chuck. Liam Birch pokes it through. Gives chase, but Irondale there first. They send it back up the far side boards. Picked up by Daniels. Daniels looks cross ice there for Bassano. Bassano skates up over the red line. Gains the blue line. Drop pass there to Huey. He's hooked. They escape that and come back the other direction. It's a 2-on-1. That one defended exceptionally well there by Sean Daniels.
Nice play by Daniels.
Poke it away against a very good offensive threat. And it was number 9 for Irondale.
He's back out there again. I think that top line's rolling every other right now for Irondale.
Sent in deep, giving chase is Piddock. Villarama steps up. He keeps it in. Piddock with the long shot there in the slot. Just outside the top of the circle. That forces the Irondale goalie to make a good save. And we're going to face off to the near side of the Knight goaltender. With 4:52 remaining in the first period, it's 1-1. Scoring first for the Mayo Spartans. Ollie Birch on the pass from Bassano and Canfield. Canfield in for the draw now. Sends it into the corner. Irondale picks it up. They're going to come out, break out near side. That one's poked away. Hendrickson with an opportunity. Shot, rebound. Just missed the stick of Canfield and sent wide. Canfield picks it up out of the corner. And that one's stolen away by Irondale. They come the other direction. They gain the line. Looking for the centering pass. That one's intercepted by Hendrickson. They reverse course. Hendrickson now a 3-on-2, 2-on-2 with Birch. He goes wide. Looking to center it to Canfield. And the net's knocked off the moorings, I believe. And we're going to face off inside the Knights zone with 4:18 remaining in the first.
Yeah, 8, 9, and 21 are going back out there again. So they're going every other. A little different than Mayo. Mayo's usually rolling 4 lines.
So we'll have to contend with that, at least for the early periods. That has a tendency to bite teams late in the game when the legs get a little wobbly, but we'll have to see how it pans out now. 4:18 remaining. Gargolo applying some pressure. They send it around the near side. Now back up through the neutral zone. Here comes number 9. Shot. That one just misses the mark and will be up and out of play. He was looking far side below the glove of Caden Johnston. Just missed, and that one deflects up and out of play into the netting. We're going to face off to the far side of the Mayo Spartan goaltender. Ethan Daniels in for the draw with 4:06 remaining in the first. Face-off won by Daniels. Bassano picks it up. He'll ring it around there to Gargolo. He'll bang it off the boards and send it right to the defenseman of the Irondale Knights. They send it right back down into the zone, picked up again by Bassano. He reverses course off the boards, picked up by Huseth. Huseth, good stutter step there. He was looking to get it to Bassano, and he's had his pass blocked, but picks up his own puck and gets it to Gargolo, who gets it into the zone. Puck rung around the boards, near side. Bassano looking to keep it in. He holds it momentarily. Finally, the Knights poke it out, and Huseth retreats to his own end, picks it up the puck, sends it over to Bassano. Bassano gains the red line. Long shot there, stick save into the corner. Applying some pressure is Kazmarzinski. Then Gargolo. Finally, Daniels able to hold the line. The Knights pick it up. They'll chip it up and over the stick of Brogan Hodge, and he'll pick it up in his own zone. He'll go D to D to Sean Daniels. Daniels looking up ice. He has it poked away from him. He'll give it back to Hodge. Hodge looking cross ice to Kazmarzinski. Kazmarzinski gains the blue line. Looking to make a move. Puts on the brakes inside the blue line. Sends it to Gargolo. And then Brady looking for the centering pass. No one home. Hodge steps up. Shot. Blocker save. Still in the threatening position. Finally sneaks around deep. And Gargolo makes one-man miss out of the corner. He sends it over to Daniels, far side. Long shot there, deflected behind the net. Brogan Hodge steps up. Gargolo adds some help. Brady covers at the blue line. Finally poked out. Kazmarzinski looking to make a move to the center. Picked off by the Knights. Going the other direction. They come 2-on-1. As they were able to hop behind the defenseman. Brady with a good back check there. And 1-1 with 2:05 remaining in the first. And Spartans will get a line change here. And in for the draw will be Jacob Canfield. Canfield wins the draw. They poke it up. It goes to the defense. They keep it in. Canfield spins around, gets it out of the zone. Kalura looking to push it up. The defenseman for the Knights wheeling through the neutral zone, gains the line. He's got a long shot there. That misses the mark wide. Near side, picked up behind the net. Villarama will get it up to Clark. Clark gets it into the zone. Kalura applying some pressure. At the line, they get it over to number 8 for the Knights. Looking for the centering pass. 19 gets a shot. That one's saved by Caden Johnston. Now behind the net. Poked up to the top of the circle. Long shot there. Blocked, but kept in by the Knights. Picked up behind the net by Villarama. He looking to get out far side. The Knights hold the zone. They send it in near side corner. Picked up by Kalura. He'll reverse course. Looking to get it to Dinsmore. Dinsmore battling for it. Picked up by the Knights. Dangerous position there on the near side of the net, but poked through the slot and then out of harm's way. 1 minute remaining in the period. There's a scrum forward on the just inside the blue line, the Spartan zone. Kalura just gets lambasted there. They're able to sneak out and get it to the point. Villarama delivers a blow in the corner. Now Kalura pokes it to the corner. That sharp angle shot fielded by Johnston. Centering pass intercepted by Kalura. He takes it up the ice. Makes one-man miss.
Oh, he gets hooked. No call.
No call there. Definitely a little fast and loose with the stick there, but Henry Kalura able to escape harm's way and get it into the zone. Huseth battling. He'll send it behind the net. Get his own pass. Now wheeling at the dot. Opportunity here in front of the net. And that'll be covered up by the Irondale goaltenders. The Spartans were threatening.
Nice effort by Huseth down low.
Gave himself a pass behind the net and then wheeled up around the top of the circle and able to get it into the slot. Had a couple of Spartans there and they bang at it, but the Irondale goaltender covers it up.
Spartans elect to pull Johnston with 3 seconds left.
Trying to get the sixth skater with 3 seconds and try to get a goal here off the draw. Face off one to the corner. 1 second remaining, and Irondale clears. That's the end of the period. And as we head to the locker room, it's a 1-1 tie. Irondale Knights versus your own Mayo Spartans. And we'll hear from our sponsors. And again, I'd like to thank Penn's Auto, Hiller Carpet, and ETS for sponsoring these live stream games. We're glad you're watching from home. Mark Morey along with Sean Brandt giving you your announcing and color commentary. And we'll see you back for the second period.
When you buy a car from Penn's Automotive, sure, the lifetime powertrain warranty is important. You love the 7-day, 700-mile return policy, and the certified technicians and the on-site body shop let you know your vehicle is in good hands. But the real reason? The complimentary car washes with every vehicle. You know what's better than going through a free car wash? Going through in the car, and we provide those too.
Your flooring destination.
Whether you're looking for carpet, pre-finished wood,
ceramic tile, stone, laminates,
waterproof, luxury vinyl plank and tile.
Come to Hillers, 2909 South Broadway, where friends send.
My name is Jake Kirsch. I'm the Director of Performance here at ETS Rochester. We've been super fortunate to collaborate with Mayo Boys Hockey for the last 6 years since we came to town. We've served dozens of the athletes that came through that program that have gone on to do amazing things, and it's been awesome to facilitate their training and help set them up for success.
My greatest change has been my speed. I've gotten a lot quicker. I'm a goalie, so I get to the puck quicker. Overall, I just feel a lot more comfortable. I feel a lot stronger, more confident. Training at ETS is more like one-on-one with the coaches. In other places, it's normally just one coach and like 20 kids.
I feel like the coaches push us a lot more here than at like any other gym.
I'd say the atmosphere is more intense.
I like how we have our own sheet here at ETS, individualized for each person to help us get better at what we need to get better at.
Something that's super important with hockey players and the exposures they get throughout the year of always being on the ice and playing is taking care of their body, and we're super fortunate to be the ones helping keep their bodies resilient, strong, fast, so they can take the athleticism development that they've gotten with us and transfer to the ice. So with hockey specifically, all the opportunity to play throughout the year where they're always on the ice takes a ton of wear and tear on their body. And so with us being able to individualize programs that are built out, whether they're in season, out of season, helps keep them fast, keep them strong, keep them resilient so they can handle the demands of sport.
Yeah, being here at ETS, really it feels like a family.
So from our team at ETS Rochester, we wish our Spartans good luck this year. Go dominate.
I'm Henry Kalura, senior forward.
Intelligent, thoughtful. There was a point during the summer where we're grinding away at dry land and stuff, and he's on the track, and we got 8th and 9th graders out there, guys and girls, and I just saw him when he didn't know we were looking, taking care of the younger guys and teaching them to work hard. And I thought it was like one of those big brother type moments where just memorable. I think that's his character. He's a good guy, competitive guy, looking out for the younger guys.
Last year on the Duluth trip, that was a lot of fun. The bus rides are so fun, especially on the way back. That was amazing. And when we went to the Duluth rink, that was really cool too. And being Century earlier this year, that was a lot of fun too.
I think that there's these moments that he's an energy guy. The best his game is that really getting after guys and bringing the energy and turning pucks over, and you can feel his want to kind of catch fire for the bench. I think, again, that's like a rare trait that the guy, just by deciding to get after people and work hard, it kind of gets contagious. And that's the good kind of stuff that we want to be catching.
Just have fun. Hockey's going to be over before you know it, so just enjoy every time you're out on the ice. Just work hard and do your best, and yeah, you'll have a lot of fun.
Know yourself. Know what you can do, know what makes you your best, and live where you're the best player or guy you are, right? I think that's a good one for him, knowing himself.
I'm Noah Hagan, I'm number 8, and I play defense.
Rock solid. That he's pretty stoic. He, like for example, like I think he scores, gets a point, gets an assist, barely celebrates. I think that resilience and steadiness is sort of what I'll remember him as. Also, it might have just happened. It's like, as far as a play, he pounded that kid on Tuesday at the outdoor game, and he doesn't react. He'd come back, just kind of has this little wry smile, like he enjoyed that very much. We'll remember that one for quite a while.
Definitely this year beating Century, just losing to them the past 4 times, and all times I played them at Mayo, just being able to beat them this year was really fun.
I mean, you use words like rock solid. He's the same dude every day. His toughness, resilience, I mean, he gets drilled quite a bit. He pays the price. The guys around him see that stuff. He's one of those guys that's a leader more by his actions than his words. Those guys are pretty rare.
I would say just don't get discouraged at all during this season. I know it can be long sometimes, but stay positive and trust the coaches. They know what they're doing. So if you just trust them, you'll be able to grow and get better.
Yeah, talk way more. Say way more. You've earned the right to talk. You've earned the right to verbally lead. You're a smart, good guy. Speak up, big guy. And the other thing is, don't be afraid to take more risks. Get out of your comfort zone. There's a lot more to be found.
I'm Ollie Birch. I'm right wing and number 25.
I'm going to hyphenate the first two. Big, strong. But he strikes me more as a hugger. I will always remember him for his ability in front of the net to deflect pucks and sometimes it'll defy physics. I know he had one in the Kiwanis tournament last year where I think our defenseman shot the puck 5 feet wide and he deflected it backwards somehow. I don't know how he did it. He just has this incredible knack to get his stick on the puck in almost impossible ways.
My favorite hockey memory is beating Century this year.
I think his smile, like the dude has fun. He smiles. He's a happy guy. I can't help but kind of smile. When he starts giggling, it gives me this bizarre reminder of the Pillsbury Doughboy. Not that he's doughy at all. He's strong. But he's got that little giggle that is super contagious. And it just, again, guys that make every day fun are guys that we want around.
I would say be coachable for all the coaches you have.
He needs to talk more. He's got something to say, I can tell. He'll figure out how to use his voice. He's a good guy. He's a good guy, you can tell through and through.
Welcome back, Spartan fans. Teams have yet to take the ice, but referees are on. Nets are placed to the second period of this contest between the Irondale Knights and your own Mayo Spartans. Game at the Super Rink, Blaine, Minnesota.
Been here many times for youth hockey tournaments, but first time for high school hockey.
Several high school teams have their home arenas in this building. And your Mayo Spartans take the ice, led by goaltender Caden Johnston, who faced 7 shots in that first period. And the Irondale Knights goaltender facing 13, so Mayo edging out on the shots. I would have to say that Irondale had maybe the better of the chances, or more high percentage scoring opportunities. A few more 2-on-1s and high-priced real estate shots right in the slot. Spartans and the Knights now tied 1-1. And Irondale led by their high-powered scorers rolling the lines every other shift. Their top 2. So we'll see how that plays out in the second period. And the two teams break their huddle after some last-minute instruction from the coaches. And face off momentarily. Again, 17-minute period. Your Spartans will be traveling from right to left on your screens wearing their dark green jerseys. Irondale is the home team in white. Jacob Canfield in for the draw. Irondale wins it off the boards near side. They get it into the Spartan zone, fielded by Johnston. Picked up by Daniels. He loses the handle on it in the wet ice behind the net. That one's picked up and sent forward to Ollie Birch, who bounces it into the zone. Covered up by the Irondale goaltender. We're going to face off to the far side of the Knights goaltender with 16:39 in the period remaining. Canfield in for the draw. He's got Daniels behind him. Wins it to Daniels. Daniels at the point. He'll send it down around the net to Hendrickson. He takes a check, pinned up against the boards. In for it is Birch. Irondale able to pick up the puck, carry it out. They send it across, intercepted by Canfield. He'll send it into the zone. Hendrickson will tag up on the delayed offsides. Irondale looking for the stretch pass. They find it. They come into the zone. 2-on-3. Send it behind the net, near side. Canfield looking to poke it up to Hendrickson. That one's kept in on that errant pass. Now sent into the corner. Irondale playing catch behind the net. Sneak by them up to the half wall. Check into the corner, now rung around the boards. Again kept in by Irondale, but picked off there by Villarama. He was looking for the stretch pass to Hendrickson. And number 9 for Irondale steps in and intercepts that pass. That fans on it. Another opportunity there. Johnson up for the save there. And Spartans able to clear, but that'll be an icing. And we'll get a face off to the near side of the Spartan goaltender. After that attempt right on the doorstep of Caden Johnson, he's able to make the save. Ice still looks a little wet, so sometimes the puck sticks right to it. It's difficult to corral. 15:37 remaining in the first. Face-off won by Irondale. Long shot there, high and up and over Caden Johnson's outstretched glove. Sent down deep. That one sent into the slot on an errant play there out of the corner. Picked up there by Bassano. He sends it across for Huseth. Now they send it down low at the half wall. There's a scrum for it. Huseth battling for it out of the corner along with Daniels. Huseth able to poke it free, but it's stolen away from him. They sneak out, and that'll be a penalty on Huseth as he got him from behind, and the Spartans are going to go down a man. As Colton Huseth will go to the box after his man beat him, and he tugged him down from behind. Spartans on the penalty kill with 15:01 remaining in the first. So down a man, they send out Daniels and Dinsmore on D, and looks like Kalura and Clark. Irondale controlling the draw behind the Spartans goaltender. Near side, walking the line at the point, back down to the half wall, top of the circle, sent down and deep, picked up and sent out to the point. From the point, down onto the top of the circle, out of the corner, stepping out to the point, long shot there, saved by Caden Johnson, steered to the corner, picked up by Irondale, now about working behind the net. Up near the half wall, top of the circle, now down low, shot, sharp angle shot, that one misses the mark. Picked up by Irondale. Sent into the corner. Dinsmore applying some pressure. Irondale skate away from him, then out of the corner. Out to the point. Bouncing puck. Still able to hold the line. Spartans not able to jump on top of it quite quickly enough. Out of the corner. Behind the net. Now working the near side corner out to the point. Shot. That one blocked in front of a mass of humanity and cleared by Henry Klura all the way the length of the ice. 50 seconds remaining in the penalty kill to Colton Huseth. That one is off the boards, picked up by Brady. Makes one man miss, then pinned to the boards. Now Irondale comes out 2-on-2. Fionn Piddock and Wyatt Brady out for the penalty killers. Far side into the slot, shot blocked. Another shot, pad save by Caden Johnston into the corner. Villarama applying some pressure. That one sent behind the net. Near side corner into the slot. That one misses the mark. And now intercepted by Brady. Brady sends it to Piddock. Piddock with a shorthand opportunity. Here's with Brady. That pass is just behind Brady as the defender went down onto his belly. And that one was behind Brady. And here come the Knights. Making a backhand pass there. Another opportunity there. Johnson up to 2 saves there. Now out to the point. Long shot down back of side of the net. Now out to the point. That redirect misses the mark. Picked up by the Spartans. Wrapped around the boards but not cleared. Now down into the corner. Daniels able to pick the pocket of one of the Knights and send it over and out. Brogan Hodge given the clearing. Hodge forced to retreat back into his zone. Gets it to Villarama. It hops over his stick. Irondale recover. The penalty is over to the Spartans. They'll skate 5 aside now. Looking up ice. And that one, Liam Birch was looking for the stretch pass. It's off the boards and not quite the right angle. And so it'll be sent the length of the ice for the icing. Face-off inside the Spartan zone. Canfield wins the draw. Dinsmore after it. He gets checked in the corner. Canfield able to pick up the loose puck. He'll skate it out, gain the red line. Now the zone. Long pass over to Birch, misses the mark. Birch able to collect it, though, at least for a second. He pokes it away from the Irondale defenseman. They ring it around the boards, kept in there by Dinsmore. Dinsmore sends it to Canfield. Canfield looking for the centering pass. Has it in the slot. Jesse Hendrickson buries it right at the hash marks. Off the pass from Canfield. And it's 2-1 Spartans. Sneaking right out in front of the goal. So Canfield applies some pressure in the corner, able to pick it up and then give a beautiful centering pass as Jesse Hendrickson comes down right in the hash marks, unguarded, as the trailer, as so often happens, finds the space or creates the space in order to make this. Oh, there's a beautiful move there. As Gargola steps around his man, gets into the zone. He was looking for Kazmarzinski. Huseth looking for the centering pass. That one's blocked. They'll send it down behind the Knights goaltender, and they'll get out. And that errant pass gets sent the length of the ice, but no icing. Daniels there first for the Spartans. He's bothered by a Knight, but outskates him. He skates up through the neutral zone, beats his man. It's 2-on-1. Daniels, sharp angle. Shot and a save by the Knights goaltender. He was looking 5-hole as he created a beautiful opportunity for himself, sneaking around the defender for Irondale. I think the Spartans need to press these defenders. A little bit more speed up front. And Daniels just walks right around him, gets an opportunity. 11:04 remaining in the second period. Spartans up 2-1. Irondale retreat behind their own net, looking to break out and far side. They get it, looking for the 2-on-1. Clark's got to hurry, just a little late in that errant centering pass, but he's able to pick it up, skate the other direction. He'll send it into the zone, picked up by Irondale. Brady delivers a blow. That one's intercepted by Klura for a second, and then they break the other direction. Klura now in his skates, he's able to kick it up. He'll gain the red line, but Brady offside, so we'll get a face-off outside the Knights zone with 10:29 remaining in the second. On that offsides play, it'll be Fionn Pittock, Liam Birch, and Kellen Huey out there for the Spartans. Villarama and Hodge at the points. Over to Villarama. Villarama will skate it in, make one man miss, now another. Looking to center it to Kellen Huey. Picked up by Birch in the corner. He'll send it around all the way out to Villarama. Villarama holds the line at least for a second. Now they chip it out through the neutral zone. Rolling puck all the way down and no ice. Hodge forced to play it over to Villarama. They hold it, and then Villarama picks it up. He'll get it over to Birch. Birch will backhand it into the zone. After it's Fionn Pittock. Pittock out of the corner. He takes a blow. The Knights pick it up behind the net, and they're looking to go the other direction. Colton Huseth defending, and that'll be a penalty against him again. And he's going to get called for a hold, so he'll go to the box yet again. And Spartans will be down a man as Huseth picks up his second penalty of the game. Out for the penalty killers for the Spartans will be Canfield and Hendrickson up front. And Daniels and Bassano at defense. So the referee explaining the call to Coach Noterman, and
Coach Noterman is not on the bench
today. Oh, no,
today.
He's not on the bench. Who is that? Explaining it to one of the coaches that I can't see without my glasses. And the Knights hold the line, hold the zone. Good pad save there by Johnston, and that allows the Spartans to clear. 9:22 remaining in the second, 1:43 in the penalty kill. A lot of speed up through the neutral zone. That pass is off the mark, and that'll go for an icing as they broke out of their zone. 9:12 remaining in the period, 1:34 in the penalty kill. And it'll come all the way down into the Knights zone. Spartans will get a change. Hopping out onto the ice for the Spartans will be Birch and Kalura up front. And Dinsmore and Hodge at the points. Long stretch pass off that looked like a set play. Dinsmore up to the challenge to prevent a golden opportunity there for the Knights. Off the half wall, playing catch at the point. Walking to the top of the circle, gaining the slot. Shot, saved by Johnston. Right in the bread basket. He did have a couple of Knights on the doorstep, so he covers it up. No rebound, and we'll get a face-off inside the Spartan zone with 1:13 remaining in the penalty kill to Colton Huseth. Face-off controlled by the Spartans, but sent into the slot as Birch had it knocked off his stick. Looking for the centering pass. Nothing there, so they send it to the point. He'll walk the line, give it back down top of the circle, now down into the corner, back out to the half wall and out to the point. From the point, on the top of the circle, pad saved by Caden Johnson. That's sent over to the near side half wall. Cycling it out of the corner, now out at the top of the circle. Send it down, walks out to the top of the circle, far side. Walks down, scissors play at the top of the circle, down into the corner, at the side of the net, shot, save, rebound, cleared, and they take it right out to the dot, into the slot, shot is blocked, bouncing puck behind the net. Spartans got to be careful, they've sent two defensemen behind the net, below the goal line. Long shot there, saved by Johnston, and he will cover this one up. 7:51 remaining and 14 seconds in the penalty kill. A lot of pressure being applied by the Knights. So Irondale trying to capitalize on their power play. Spartans on their heels at least for a moment. And they get a face-off with Johnson able to cover up. And Spartans win the draw. Daniels with it. He takes a check on the half wall. They're able to hold the line, skating it down in deep. Send it out to the half wall, now out to the point. That one's sent around the boards, and now the Spartans full strength. Kaczmarzinski jumped out. Skating down the right-hand side, centering pass. That one just off the pad of the goaltender. And here they come the other direction, 2-on-1. Pass just inside. Long shot there, pads or a blocker save by Johnson up over the top of the net. Now off the side of the net there, another save by Johnson. Now behind the net, looks to sneak it around for the wraparound. Another save by Johnston, banging it around in front, and finally Johnson will cover up, and we'll get a face-off to the near side of the Spartan goaltender with 7:04 remaining in the second period. So even after the penalty expires, the momentum change is enough to have the Irondale Knights get a couple more chances on Caden Johnston. Fortunately, he's up to the challenge, and face-off won by the Irondale Knights, and they score. Right off the face-off draw, they walk it right to the top of the circle, let it fly, and it is 2-2. It's number 20 for Irondale scores the. Just walked in and let it fly. So a bit of a momentum change. Spartans need to find that spark of resilience now. Tied up 2-2. Brogan Hodge into the zone. Looking to get it to Birch. Birch applying some pressure. Sent up the near side boards. Kept in there by Villarama. And then Fionn Piddock. D-to-D pass over to Hodge. Hodge skates it up into the neutral zone. Gets into the line. And that one sent the other direction. Irondale come out. 3-on-2 the other direction. Pass into the slot, defended well by Villarama, and we're going to get a penalty again. This time a cross check. And
Spartans are going to
Irondale
go up on the power play.
called for the cross check. That's number 3 for Irondale, and Spartans go on the power play. So face off down inside the Knights zone with 6:24 remaining in the second period. Spartans looking to go up by 1, change the momentum. That face-off draw is won a little bit with a little bit too much strength and sent all the way down into the Spartan zone. They'll set up behind the net. That's Joseph Villarama with the puck. He'll leave it for Daniels. Daniels skates up the far side boards. A lot of speed through the neutral zone. Makes one man miss. He'll get into the zone. Poked away from him just before he did so. And now across ice to Canfield. Canfield reverses course. Looks to come up the near far side board. He's looking for Clark. Clark after it in the corner. He'll poke it over to Canfield. Canfield head on a swivel. He loses the puck in that errant part of the boards, but able to pick it up. He was shoulder checking to see what his options were. Gets it to Clark. Clark to Villarama. Long shot there, deflected. Huseth in front. He'll pick it up and send it around, but Irondale pick it up and they'll go one-on-one the other direction. Great poke check there by Clark. Clark now able to gain the zone. He fights off one checker. At the half wall, looking to center pass to Daniels. Huseth able to block it and keep the zone. Now across to Sean Daniels. His shot's blocked. He picks it up again. Shot off the pipe. Looking to poke it in again, and that's near side. It bounces off of him and hits the netting on the side of the net, and Irondale able to control and sneak out of the zone. They'll backhand it down into the Spartans' end. Good opportunity there by Sean Daniels. So he got his own shot block back. Daniels sends it over to Gargolo. Gargolo looking cross ice. He had Hendrickson momentarily. Hendrickson picks it up. He'll send it far side to Kazmarzinski. Kazmarzinski top of the circle. He'll give it to Villarama. Villarama trading places with Hendrickson. Hendrickson to Gargolo off the side of the net and up and into the netting off that one-timer attempt. That was awfully close. So we're going to face off inside the Knights zone. Spartans threatening on the power play. 12 seconds remaining. Some great opportunities for the Spartans, but just unable to connect with the back of the net as you watch the replay. Great shot there. Opportunity by Gargolo. Face off into the corner. Gargolo slaps it back to Kazmarzinski. He gets it back to Villarama. Long shot deflected into the corner. Gargolo now. He picks the pocket of his defender. Kazmarzinski on the doorsteps. Birch was there. Gargolo picks up the pass. He'll get it over to Birch behind the net. Sending it back to Villarama. Full strength now. His shot's blocked and they come back the other direction. 2-on-2. Villarama defending. He'll push his man to the side wall and the Spartans will able to collect it. Looking for the stretch pass to Birch was Bassano. Now Birch with a shot. That's off the back of the goal. Oh, and Kazmarzinski with another opportunity. Another spinorama by Bassano's blocked in front. A flurry of activity in front of the Knights goaltender. Spartans just unable to get it into the back of the net. Now into the corner. Birch applying the pressure. Knights pick it up and carry it out. Far side pass up the far near side wall. And Irondale able to collect it first in the Spartan zone. It's poked away from them, and carrying it out is Bassano. Bassano looking cross ice there to Kazmarzinski. His shot blocker save is going to go up into the netting. Good recognition by Bassano. And to find the lane, Kazmarzinski to have that opportunity on the zone entry play. Kazmarzinski was not off by much. The goalie had to make a great save on it. Brady wins the draw. Back to Sean Daniels. Sean Daniels sends it down deep for Clark. Brady able to pick up the loose puck. Tries to make a man miss. It's poked away from him. And Irondale goes the other direction. They had a 2-on-1 the other direction, but instead that stretch pass is off the mark. Leads to an icing. And we're going to face off inside the Irondale zone with 3:04 remaining in the second period. 2-2 contest. Spartans threatening of late inside the zone, looking to go up by 1 again. Spartans struck first. Irondale tied it up. Here's an opportunity, short side goal! Gavin Clark able to pick it up right on the edge of the face-off circle. And he beats the goaltender, low blocker side. I think it is pad and deflected in. And the Spartans do go up yet again. So Spartans score off Ollie Birch, his first goal, and Irondale ties it up. Spartans go up 1, Irondale ties it up. And off of Gavin Clark's goal there, we'll go up by 1 yet again with 2:56 remaining in the second period. Here comes Joseph Villarama. He's at the dot. Centering pass. Kellen Huey's shot has to be gloved down by the goaltender. He didn't get a lot on it as his stick was in an awkward position. Good defensive play by the Knights, but he almost finds it up and over the glove. Fionn Piddock in for the draw. Controlled by Irondale. Bothered by Huey, picked off by Huey. He's in the back of behind the net. Finally, Irondale able to pick up the puck, skate it out. They'll go behind their own goaltender, and they'll send it the length of the ice, and that'll be an icing. We'll get another face-off with 2:29 remaining in the second period. And out on the ice for the Spartans, it'll be Canfield, Birch, and Hendrickson. Bassano and Huseth at the points. Here's an opportunity for Canfield or Hendrickson. It's in. It was a great pass, great shot, and it bounced way up and over the top of the goaltender. I think it hit him in the back and went in. Unless Jacob Canfield.
It did land behind him, and then there was a bunch of bodies. He was sliding, and it ended up back of the net.
So Canfield able to get his stick on it somehow and bang it home, and it's 4-2 Spartans. That is a big goal for your Mayo Spartans to go up by 2 with 2:23 remaining in the second. Canfield in for the draw, and they misplay it at the blue line. So Jesse Hendrickson, a great pass. Nice face-off play by the Spartans. Hendrickson breaks into the zone again, gives it to Canfield. Canfield threatening backhand. That one will be saved by the Knights goaltender into the breadbasket. He'll hold on, and we'll get a line change and a face-off inside the zone. So that top line for the Spartans applying a lot of pressure, and they're rewarded for it. Off the goal from Canfield helper to Hendrickson. Ethan Daniels, Gargolo, and Cass Marzinski onto the ice. Face-off controlled by the Knights. Good stick there by Gargolo to get it to Daniels. Daniels pokes it to Dinsmore, who holds the line, but the Knights pick it up. Big check there as Daniels looked to deliver a blow and kind of awkwardly fell down there. Centering pass. Gargolo on the doorstep. Oh, just sneaks wide. Great opportunity there by Max Gargolo, and he did it. A great individual effort to fight off a man in the slot. Scrum behind the net, picked up by the Knights. Picked off now by Daniels. He'll send it back to his defense. Back up to Gargolo. Gargolo sends it over to Villarama. Villarama will send it into the zone. Off the back of the net. Picked up by the Knights. They skated up looking for the stretch pass. That one stepped in and intercepted by Brogan Hodge. He gains the line, goes down to a knee, gets it over momentarily to Daniels, and that comes on out to Villarama. He delivers a long shot, and the Knights goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a face-off to the near side of the Irondale goaltender with 1:01 remaining in the second period. Spartans really threatening here. Wyatt Brady in for the draw. Face off into the corner. Pass out to the point. Hodge, long shot there. Goaltender will cover up. Sent it through the slot. Unfortunately, none of the Spartans were there, so we'll get another face off inside the zone. 53 seconds remaining. Be to the far side. Kahlua now with it. He wheels. Poked away from him and now intercepted by Hodge, and he'll send it right back down into the zone. Irondale forced to retreat behind their own net, up the near side. They escape. A blow by Clark, but Kahlua was still in the zone, so we regroup. Hodge makes one man miss. He'll gain the red line, make another man miss, and then lose control at the blue line, and Irondale comes the other direction. 20 seconds remaining in the period. Picked up by Kahlua. He's knocked off the puck for a second. Now into the corner. Brady fighting for it. 7 seconds. Still a scrum. And finally out into the slot. Shot, sharp angle shot. Saved by Johnston. And then it goes harmlessly into the corner and behind the net. And that'll do it for the period. Your Spartans up 4-2 heading into the third. Again, big thank you to our sponsors. And we'll see you in a short break for the third period. Spartans up 4-2 versus the Irondale Knights.
Flooring America, your flooring destination.
Whether you're looking for carpet, pre-finished wood,
ceramic tile, stone, laminates,
waterproof, luxury vinyl plank and tile.
Come to Hillers, 2909 South Broadway, where friends send friends.
My name is Jake Kirsch. I'm the Director of Performance here at ETS Rochester. We've been super fortunate to collaborate with Mayo boys hockey for the last 6 years since we came to town. We've served dozens of the athletes that came through that program that have gone on to do amazing things, and it's been awesome to facilitate their training and help set them up for success.
My greatest change has been my speed. I've gotten a lot quicker. I'm a goalie, so I get to the puck quicker. Overall, I just feel a lot more comfortable. I feel a lot stronger, more confident. Training at ETS is more like one-on-one with the coaches. In other places, it's normally just one coach and like 20 kids.
I feel like the coaches push us a lot more here than at like any other gym.
I'd say the atmosphere is more intense.
I like how we have our own sheet here at ETS, individualized for each person to help us get better at what we need to get better at.
Something that's super important with hockey players and the exposures they get throughout the year of always being on the ice and playing is taking care of their body, and we're super fortunate to be the ones helping keep their bodies resilient, strong, fast, so they can take the athleticism development that they've gotten with us and transfer it to the ice. So with hockey specifically, all the opportunity to play throughout the year where they're always on the ice takes a ton of wear and tear on their body. And so with us being able to individualize programs that are built out, whether they're in season, out of season, helps keep them fast, keep them strong, keep them resilient so they can handle the demands of sport.
Yeah, being here at ETS, really it feels like a family.
So from our team at ETS Rochester, we wish our Spartans good luck this year. Go dominate.
I'm Max Gargoyle. I'm number 9, senior, play left wing.
Cool guy. My favorite memory of Max. I look forward to these kind of things, so this could be a little cheeky here, but when they come back when they're a few years older, almost through college, I will point out his ever versatile ability to find a new excuse for being late or tardy. Hopefully by then he's figured that out. I will also say is another good memory of Max. He's always got a good joke, or he's always smiling, and he's I think in the room sort of the man, the guy that's making the work fun for the other guys.
My favorite hockey memory is probably sophomore year. Played Century in the section game, Gram 4. It was totally packed. It was a good time. good hard-fought battle.
His ability to make it fun. I think he's having fun. He likes being with the boys. Just those guys just making the monotony of the day in, the day out practices are they're rare guys. I also will miss his hairstyle. I think he spends a lot of time doing his hair, and it looks exactly like mine would coming out of bed.
Keep your head up, come in with a good attitude. You know, I mean, trust the coaches and all the players. You might not be on the line you want to be or where you want to be in your sport, but just keep your head up, trust everyone around you. I mean, we're all here to support you.
Don't take any opportunity for granted. That's the serious one. The funny one is this, Max. Go buy the most expensive watch you can, the coolest one ever. It'll make you look cool, but it'll also help you be on time.
My name is Kellen Huey. I'm a right wing, number 16.
Fast. There was a game last year where I don't know if someone else got injured. Somebody came out of the lineup and we were making a really late adjustment. And I walked into the locker room and said, "Where's Kellen?" And he's in the shower. So I'm shouting from the outside of the shower. I said, "Hey, Kellen, you want to dress for varsity?" And he was already in the shower and he goes, "No." So I turned and walked out and found someone else. And no less than 3.5 minutes later, Kellen shows up on the bench, and we're like, Kellen, we can only have 21 or 20 guys on the bench. We can't have 21. He goes, but you said I could play. So we had to send him back, which was sort of a funny story, but I think he just said no, didn't think about it, and then came running because he wanted to play.
Probably beating Century this year. We haven't beat them in a long time, and it was just really nice to beat our crosstown rivals. It was a moment I've been waiting for a long time, so.
I think his positive, steady demeanor. He shows up all the time. Same attitude, resilient, steady. I think that's one of the traits that a lot of our team needs to improve. He's around and he does a good job at being calm through the storm.
Just don't be afraid to interact with the seniors and the juniors on the team. Getting to know everyone is really nice.
Yeah, I saw a video the other day of if anyone's ever seen the sport bandy, where they play on that giant hockey rink, and they always put these highlights of these rocket fast guys skating like the 100 yards. I don't even know how big that rink is, but it's enormous. He could kill people at that sport. Just go out there, skate as fast as he can.
Yep. Welcome back, Spartan fans, to the third period of the contest between the Irondale Knights and your Mayo Spartans. Spartans find themselves in a lead over the Irondale Knights, 2-0, or 2 goals, 4-2, off of a productive second period. Able to find the back of the net multiple times and up by 2 against a scrappy Irondale Knights team. Heading into the third period. Spartans now traveling from your left to right on your home screens, wearing the dark green jerseys. Irondale in white as the home team. And we'll wait the puck drop momentarily. Out onto the ice for the Spartans. It'll be Jacob Canfield for the draw. Irondale controls. That one was poked away by Ollie Birch. He sends it in deep. After it's Jesse Hendrickson, they escape him, come up the near side. It'll be a one-on-one, a lot of speed around the corner, looking to get around Canfield. And the short side shot attempt is off the side of Caden Johnston's pads. Now a scrum from it behind the net. Hendrickson coming out. It's a 2-on-1 the other direction. Hendrickson with Canfield. Shot to goal! Beautiful pass by Jesse Hendrickson to his center mate, Jacob Canfield, and those two are connected more than one time tonight. And it's now 5-2 your Mayo Spartans. So Canfield, good recognition to jump up into the play there. And Jesse Hendrickson, a good job to slow the pace down just enough to give himself a very clear pass over to Jacob Canfield. And he was going to make no mistake about that opportunity with a 4x6 net to shoot at. And the Spartans are up by 3, 5-2 with 6:20 remaining in the third period. Face-off now inside the Spartan zone. This draw is going to be taken by Ethan Daniels. He's joined by Kaz Marzinski and Gargolo. Face-off controlled by the Knights. They come around the boards, pinned against the boards by Bassano. That allows Daniels to get it up to Kaz Marzinski. He makes one man miss, but loses the handle on it, and they're able to pick it up and come up the near side boards. Picked off by Daniels. Daniels at the half wall. Now out of the... Oh, that one nearly slipped by. Oh, Kaz Marzinski with another opportunity. So off that steal, Spartan's able to have a couple opportunities in front of the net. Now Bassano in his own corner. Northfield looking to sneak out into the slot. They do. Sharp angle shot. And Johnston able to cover that one off. Into the glove, and with 15:37 remaining in the third period, Spartans up by 3, 5-2. Wyatt Brady now in for the draw. He's with Kalura and Clark. Long shot there. That hit Wyatt Brady's stick and snuck wide. Out of the corner. They escape Brady's pressure, but he's able to poke it away and gain control of the puck. Wyatt Brady up the near side boards. He makes one man miss. He'll sneak by the defender. He has it poked away, but Green gains control. Puts on the brakes, loses his handle on his edges, and now pushed into the corner, and the Knights will be able to pick it up and come around the net the other direction. They gain the line. They'll send it in deep. Logan Dinsmore after it in the corner. He'll poke it up to Kalura. Kalura looking to get it to Brady. Does so. Brady up the near side. He'll get into the zone, and then he's dumped by one of the defenders. And we'll get... The Knights will come up the far side boards. Into the zone. Long shot there. Blocker save up into the netting. And we're going to face off to the far side of Caden Johnston off that shot and deflection into the netting. With 14:41 remaining in the third period. Fionn Piddock in for the draw. He'll be joined by Kellen Huey and Liam Birch. That one's run around the boards, kept in by the Knights. Now poked up to Liam Birch. Liam Birch looking to get it to Huey. That's over his stick. But Huey able to fight it away from the defender and down into the zone. Now it's poked away and behind Brogan Hodge. It's a 2-on-1 the other direction. Villarama on the defense. They get it into the slot, but Fionn Pittock with a good back check is able to apply enough pressure to send it wide. Now Villarama up to Birch. The Knights hold the line. Checked off the puck there is Birch. Picked up by Huseth. He'll bring it into the zone. He's spun around. Fionn Pittock with a shot. And that one pad saved by the Knights goaltender. Now Huseth fighting out from the half wall.
I think there's a penalty on the play.
Yeah, he gets his. Huseth got his stick slashed out of his hand. And so this time, instead of going to the box, we're going to get a power play. Off a good hustle play, good strength play by Colton Huseth out of the corner. And the Spartans applied a lot of pressure on their last power play. It really changed momentum in a tied-up game. And I think even though they scored after the penalty expired, it really did help to have the power play. So here we go with 1:50 remaining in the power play. Spartans looking to set something up behind the net. Jacob Canfield skates it up out of his zone, gains the blue line, makes a one-man miss. Looking to center it. That goes behind the net. He's still after it. Takes a check behind the goal, and the Knights will send it the length of the ice. Caden Johnson will send it over to Daniels. Daniels now with it. He'll give it over to Canfield. Canfield out from behind the back of the net. Looks up ice. That one's intercepted now by the Knights as they come back into the zone 2-on-1. Centering pass, shot and a save by Caden Johnson. Went off his mask. Daniels collects it. 1 minute remaining in the power play for the Spartans. See if they can get something going here. Now a big head of speed comes Daniels. He sneaks around his man. He's down into the corners, ridden out into the boards. Centering pass there. Collected by Huseth. Long shot there. Oh, an opportunity for Daniels on the doorstep. Sneaks between his skates, and Hendrickson forced to retreat. He'll go around the net. Looking up ice. He'll make one man miss. Skating it through the neutral zone. He'll gain the line into the Knights zone. Wheels around Irondale out to the point to Daniels. Daniels back to Hendrickson. Hendrickson, long shot blocked. He'll get it back. Now poked away from him. Kept in the zone there by Gargola. Shot a goal! So Gargola with a great stick. He's able to get it down low, and I'm not sure who passed it over to Kaz Marzinski, but he was sitting right in the doorstep.
Yeah, it was a nice behind-the-back pass. Let's see if we can catch it on the replay.
So Gargola, I mean, it would have been a 2-on-0 the other direction, and he's able to stymie him, and he sends it down low, and then it gets over to, who sent it to Kaz Marzinski? I did not see.
I think it might have been Ollie Birch.
So Birch with the headsy play there. Quick tic-tac-toe, and the Spartans up by 4. 6-2 now with 12:05 remaining, and then just as we talked about before the penalty expired, that is quite a momentum shifter as they get the power play goal. And just so much better to be on the power play than the penalty kill. Out of the corner come the Knights, looking for the centering pass, and try and get a little bit closer to this 4-goal lead from the Spartans. Out to the point, a man just sitting in the slot. Nobody guards him, just wide open. Out to the point. Spartans running around a little bit. Finally, Clark able to clear. Finally picked up there by Bassano as it was sent back into the Spartan zone. Huseth with it now. He has it poked away from him. Clark looking to gather it, but the Knights right back the other direction. It's a 1-on-3. He'll make one man miss. Shot short angle. That one sneaks around the boards, picked up by Clark. Or sorry, that's Liam Birch rather. Now given over to Huseth from behind his net. That'll be sent the length of the ice, and that'll go for icing. So right off the goal, the Spartans find themselves on their heels, running around in their own zone a bit. And with that icing, we're going to face off to the near side of Caden Johnston. Fionn Piddock loses a draw right off the dot, right off the face-off. Another opportunity in front of the net. That shot's blocked. Out to Kellen Huey. Bounces around in the slot. There's 3 Knights. One snuck low. Shot up over the top of the net. Still threatening. Finally picked up by Dinsmore. He was looking to get it to Birch. Snuck out to the point. Now back into the zone. Out of the corner. Here come the Knights. Around the back of the net. Looking for the centering pass. Nothing there. Defended well by Dinsmore. Out of the corner. Looking for the centering pass again. 2 Knights on the doorstep. That one sneaks just wide. Now out to the point in the slot. Down on the top of the circle. At the point. Now the half wall. Now down into the corner. There's a man low. As they walk into the slot. Shot. Rebound. Another rebound. Shot. Save. Rebound. Finally cleared out to the point, but not out. Long shot there. Block on the doorstep. Sent behind the net. Spartans still flying around. A little disorganized as they go for the wraparound attempt. Another shot. That one's blocked. Finally, it's cleared by Liam Birch, but out to the neutral zone. They're going to come right back into the zone. Shot there. Blocked there by Daniels. That goes out. And Kellen Huey on a one-on-one the other direction. Huey now break it in. He has it stolen away from him, and it's sent up for the stretch pass. Into the zone. Knocked off the puck there by Hendrickson. There's an elbow to Villarama's head. No call. Out to the point. Sent into the slot. Couple of moves there. Finally, Hodge is able to get it away from him, and Birch breaks up out of the zone. He sent it to Canfield, who got it back to Hodge. Now it's behind the net. Hodge in the corner. Makes one man miss. He'll dance around looking for the slot pass. Intercepted by the Knights. Coming the other direction. Here comes Irondale as they go over to the far side half wall. Now around the back of Caden Johnston from behind the net. Cleared to the side by Canfield. Out to the point. Poked up by Villarama. Birch with Hendrickson. Over to Hendrickson. And that one, we got a new goalie for Irondale. So Irondale looks like they've switched their goalies. I didn't see when that happened, but here they come the other direction. Putting on the brakes in the corner. Looking for the trailer. They find him in the slot. Shot. They got behind the defenseman again. Net front presence. Finally, Huseth able to pick it up out of the corner. 8:03 remaining in the game. He'll give it over to Bassano. Bassano spins around and gets it into the zone. Giving chase is Kazmarzinski. Gargolo there to keep it in. Kazmarzinski out of the corner. Looking for the centering pass. That one's intercepted. Bassano tried to hold the line and was behind him. He picks it up and gives it to Huseth. Huseth looking up ice. His pass is between 2 Spartans and it'll go into the zone. Irondale pick it up behind their net, coming up the near side boards. Big check there. Knocked off the puck. Daniels looking to clear the zone. Sean Daniels picks it up. He'll skate it out and over the blue line and chip it up and into the zone, and he'll get his own dump in. And picking up is Gargolo. Gargolo was looking back to the point, and that misses the mark. No icing, as it snuck around and behind Clark. Now sent around to the far side. Wyatt Brady there to pick it up. Daniels sends it up near the glass, and here they come. That passes off the mark, and Irondale comes right back down into the zone. Picked up in the slot. Sent over to Kalura. It's a 2-on-2. Kalura up the far side boards. He gets it poked away from him. Now about on the back of the net. Puts on the brakes. Goes down to a knee. Gets right back up. Looked like he got hauled down, but no call. And Irondale able to skate it up through the neutral zone and get into the zone. Check delivered there by Hodge. That allows Kalura to pick it up, and now Hodge picks it up. Hodge cross-ice pass there to Clark, or is that Liam Birch? That's Clark. Clark sends it around the boards. Hodge there to hold the zone. Looking for the centering pass, intercepted by the Knights, and here they come back into the Spartan zone. Irondale threatening out of the corner. They send it around the back of the net. Into the slot, picked off by Hodge. Now Mayo threatening. That pass is just outside Kalura's reach. Liam Birch there to apply the pressure. They send it behind the net. Looking to come out. Ali Bassano delivers a blow, and that allows the Spartans to collect it. Kellen Huey behind his own net. Sends it off the boards, but intercepted there by the Knights. Centering pass for Irondale. Intercepted. Huseth gets it up to Birch. Birch, he has his pocket picked, and Irondale comes the other direction. It's a 2-on-1. Opportunity there. Shot and a save by Kate Johnston off of the blocker, and that'll go up and out of play, and we're going to face off inside the Spartan zone after that deflection. It's 6-2 Spartans. 5:16 remaining in the third. And Irondale kind of looking for their personnel matchup here. Jacob Canfield in for the draw. He wins it. Rung around the boards by Daniels. Chipped up by Birch to Canfield. Canfield will get it on that bouncing puck. Dinsmore, cross ice pass. That's in the skates. And sent back into the zone. Irondale into the corner. Still in control. They look to center it. Saved by Johnson. And the rebound was there, but sent wide. Hendrickson looking to get it up to Birch. Shot from the point is wide. Spartans looking to poke it out. Long shot there. Going to be gloved down. And we're going to face off to the near side of the Spartan goaltender off that shot from the point. 4:50 remaining in the third. Six to 2 Spartans. Daniels wins the draw. He was looking for Villaramos behind him, but he's able to get control of it, but his pass is intercepted. Now down into the corner. Daniels picks it up. Banks it off the boards. Gargolo gets it up to Kazmarzinski. Kazmarzinski breaks into the zone. Looking for the centering pass. He's got it. Oh, just behind Gargolo. Gargolo now centers it. That one's deflected behind the net, and they look to come out the near side boards. Max applies some pressure, though. That one's sent in by Ethan Daniels. Now picked up by Kazmarzinski. He was looking out to come up the far side from behind the net. Nobody home. But Hodge there now. He gets a Kazmarzinski. Kazmarzinski shot, and that one just rips wide. Now Daniels holds the line. He sends it in deep. Kazmarzinski there to pick it up in the corner. He's bothered by one of the Knights. Gets it to the point. Long shot there. Misses the mark wide. Kept in by Bassano. And now Daniels. Daniels' shot is blocked into the corner. And Spartans forced out of the zone on the pressure at the blue line. Bassano gets it to Huseth. Huseth looking cross ice. Nobody home, whereas Gargola was coming for a change. And into the zone, into the corner. A couple of bodies flying. Wyatt Brady picks it up. He gets a check and knocked off the puck. The Knights control. Long shot there. Deflected into the slot. Shot set wide. Oh, big fight for it at the half wall. Picked up at the point. Walking the line. Down into the corner. Controlled by Irondale. Picked up by Brady, and we're going to get another penalty, and that's going to go against Colton Huseth for his third penalty of the game. With 2:46 remaining in the game, Colton Huseth will go to the box for the third time in the sin bin tonight. 2:46 remaining. See what happened?
Yeah, Stick just got in his skates in the corner battle. Took down the Knight.
Out to the point now, controlled by Irondale. Long shot there, looking for the backside of the net. He found him, but it deflected wide. Finally cleared by Dinsmore. Out through the neutral zone. Birch and Canfield up front there for the Spartans. Sorry, Birch and Pittock. Puck sent down around the back of Caden Johnston. Dinsmore and now Daniels applying some pressure. Kept in by Irondale. Sent in down to the corner. Irondale looking to set up something from the corner. Up to the half wall. Looking for a play out of the corner. Nothing there. Top of the circle. They cycle. Far side pass is off the mark. Picked up again by Irondale. Into the slot. Long shot there. Deflected wide. Pittock with it. He'll send it to the near side half wall. Gathered by the Knights. Into the slot. Shot saved by Caden Johnston. That one goes into the corner. Picked up again by Irondale. And now down into the corner. Irondale there again on the retrievals. Picked up out of the corner. Breaking into the behind the net. Out of the corner. Out at the top of the circle. Top of the point. Collected again in the corner by Irondale. Working behind the net now. Far side corner now up at the top of the circle. Into the slot. Shot, block, rebound right on the doorstep. Logan Dinsmore with a quick stick. Otherwise, that's a sure goal. Down low again come Irondale. Out to the top. Shot blocked. Still in the slot. They sneak down low. And the Spartans will come back to full strength. Irondale still threatening. 39 seconds into the slot. Cleared by Kellen Huey. He skates it out. He'll get it over to Pittock. Pittock into the zone. Looks to poke it to Kellen Huey. Kellen Huey backhands it. His shot saved into the corner. 20 seconds remaining. Villarama with it. He'll get it back to the point. They sneak by Hendrickson, but that allows Canfield to pick it up. And Hodge on the DDD pass. He'll come all the way across back to Villarama. He'll send it in deep. 6 seconds. 4 seconds remaining on that whistle. And the Spartans look like they're going to take this game by a score of 6-2 with 4.6 seconds remaining in the period. As the JV exit to go collect their things. So 4 seconds remaining. And we'll get another whistle with 2 seconds remaining after the goaltender covers up. And the Spartans will go to the locker room with the 6-2 win. And that'll do it. Spartans come out on top. Both the JV and the varsity winning. Caden Johnson picking up the win. A 6-2 win for the Spartans. And back on track.
Yeah, we got 3 games left this week. Northfield Tuesday, Winona Thursday, and then Hastings Friday going into section playoffs.
And those are all very, very winnable games. I mean, Mayo really had a tough time against Northfield, but they were in the box a lot. So hopefully they can come out and win that game, keep the momentum here, headed into sections.
And I think Mayo is going to be the 7 seed going into section, so that's likely Lakeville South, first game of playoffs. Thanks for watching. Shout out to our sponsors, Hiller's Flooring America and Penn's Automotive, for your support of Mayo Boys Hockey. And tune in on Tuesday, 5 p.m. puck drop for JV, 7 p.m. puck drop for varsity.